different places as soon as it goes live.
Do I look far away? Do I look pretty close up?
I don't know. I have to look at I have to look at it again, but I think we might be live. I'm not sure if it started yet. Ah, here we go. Woo, we're there. Woo, we're live. I'm always so excited when it works. Let me make sure I'm muted over
Yep, it shows you're live.
Hi, guys.
Wow, 5 people.
Woo. Oh, we're here. Can you guys see and hear me? The most important thing to ascertain right off the bat. And let me pop my chat out. Pop out chat.
Hello, guys.
And Murad is here with me. How are you guys doing tonight? Can you guys can hear me? Sarah, hello. You can hear and see me. And Murad. So happy Friday the 13th, full moon.
Yep.
Hi, Sarah. Lucas, thanks for coming in. Hello, Recon. I saw you all were chatting before. Melissa, Reborn Nursery, thanks for coming in. Awesome.
Yes,
who else
awesome.
is here? Sandy is here. Hello, Sandy. Miss Monty. Sharon Message. Hello. Thanks for coming in, you guys. So appreciate. Ronnie Oakley. Hello. Good evening and happy full moon Friday the 13th. And let me tell you guys, woo, it's a full moon. Hi, Casey Nehinu. Thank you for coming in. I'm so glad you guys are here. I watched the stream. I'm in hospital with my mom. Oh, well, thank you so much for watching. All best wishes to your mom. And thanks for being here, you guys. Supernatural Lost Adventures. Hello.
Well, we got 2 supernaturals in here.
Oh my goodness. Wow, that's cool. But I'm so glad you guys are all here. And I'm actually getting better at going live with Zoom. So it's working the first time, which is miraculous. I hope you all had a good day. Today was absolutely a full moon. It was like, a horrible day, but I'm so glad my work day's over and it's Friday. And there's Tangi. Hello there, Layla. I'm so glad
Tangi.
You're here. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, if you want to come up, let me know. Or Sarah, if you'd like to come up. Dr. Ray was going to be here, you guys, but something came up, so he cannot join us. But
hey, Andy K.
Hello, Andy K. Thanks for being
here. Please, guys, please do me a favor. Go share this out, okay? Let's bring in a lot of people here.
Hello, Spirit Stalker Afterlife. Can't chat, but I'll be watching. Well, thanks, and I'm glad you're watching. That's awesome. And we're hoping that Cassie comes in. Huntress of the Unknown is going to join us when she gets back from, she had to go do an errand. So here we are. And, hoping maybe get a couple other people up here and talk about, I know Eddie Money passed today.
Oh, did he? I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, part of my youth, he was rocking and rolling, man. He was great. So he is gone. Yeah. Sarah, you going to come up? You want to come up? I can send you the link. Who is iPad? Is that you, Murad, again?
No, I don't have an iPad. That's probably Huntress.
Oh, okay.
She has an iPad.
And she calls her iPad. It is. It's Cassie.
See?
Cassie's here. Can't hear us yet, but she's here. Hey, Cassie. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Hello.
Awesome, guys.
Sarah, are you going to come up? You want me to send you the link, my dear? This is a fun night. We're going to have fun. We're going to talk about superstitions and black cats.
We're going to drink.
And
I'm
drink.
kidding.
No, we're not going to drink. Oh, my goodness. Yes, I will send you a link. Hang on. I'm going to go on to Facebook. The face of book.
I'm sharing you out right now to everywhere.
Oh, thank you, Murad. That is awesome of you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so there she's got that. And this is going to be fun, you guys. And hopefully not too crazy, at least not crazy in the way my day was. Check your Huntress. Oh, that's Monty is talking to you, Huntress. Okay. You've got a black kitty. My son has a black cat, and he's beautiful. He's beautiful, but I'm going to tell you guys in a couple of minutes why people think black cats are bad luck, but we just think they're beautiful kitties. But anyway,
just like walking under a ladder.
Oh, yeah. There's so many superstitions, but this day is fraught with them. It's a Friday and it's a Friday the 13th. Fridays were considered bad luck. 13 is considered a bad luck. And then it falls on a full moon. Can't make it better for some people. So.
Yeah.
Hello, Mary Lou, paranormal people. Thank you for coming in. So glad you guys are here. This is going to be, her name is Pudding. Hi, Pudding. Hi, Pudding. Who's
Name her
Pudding?
Pudding?
I don't know who's Pudding. But anyway,
Yeah.
I have my black cat ears on.
Guys, make sure you please show the love. Give that thumbs up. Tickle her bell if you haven't already.
Ooh.
Let's go. Let's grow, guys. Come on.
There.
Like we do on my stream.
Mary Lou has a black kitty too. Where's Sarah? Did she come in? Oh, here she goes. I have to let her in. There, I let her in.
I only see
God,
you.
I set up waiting room. I'm like, what waiting room? I have a waiting room. I'm like a doctor.
Yeah, I only see you. How come I only see you?
Doctor of the paranormal. I don't know. I don't use a tablet.
You have to switch the view. You have to switch the view.
Oh, switch the view, Murad. Switch to gallery view. There should be a
Click
button
on your screen.
Let's see. Let's hit more.
Where are you? Are you there?
No.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Sometimes it takes a minute before you can hear us and we can hear you. So
is my mic unmuted now? My mic was muted.
Any more thumbs up? Why aren't you doing any more thumbs up, Miss Monty? So lots of people have black cats. My son has a black cat. Lots of black cats. They're beautiful. They're not bad.
I want a black cat.
Oh, they're so cute. But they were considered bad luck for a lot of different reasons. Like in the 16th century, they were considered bad luck because people thought that they were companions for witches. I don't know where they got that. Because, in ancient Egypt, they worshipped cats. So anyway, I have lots of information here for you guys.
There we go. Okay.
Haunted Trucking always says he thinks I'm like a teacher in my live streams. But, I like to at least have people have some information and some fun, So let me see what I've got here. Okay, so just so you guys know, tonight is a full moon, right? Mm-hmm. And it's Friday the 13th. And the last time this happened was October 13th, 2000. So it's been 19 years since it happened. And it won't happen again until August of 2049. So this is special. And that's why I wanted to do this live stream tonight and have you guys with me because it's special. It's a special night. Thank you, Tangi. My daughter makes actually much nicer ones than this, but this was one of the basic ones she made in the beginning. And maybe later I'll put her Instagram link up because you can see what she makes is absolutely gorgeous, and she sells them. She sells them online.
Can I put my mask on?
Of course, go ahead. We're not going to stop you. It's a full moon.
Okay,
put your mask on, Cassie. You can play with the background. You can put that cool background. And Sarah, we wish we could see you, but
no, you don't want to see me today. It's Friday the 13th. I literally got up this morning, threw my hair back, and it was total Friday attire.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hoodie. I was like, I am not getting cute for work. So,
well, at least you're here with us. That's cool. So it's not going to happen again for this is 1920 for another 30 years. This is not going to happen again. So it's kind of interesting and monumental, don't you think? So we're here celebrating it. I mean, we're going to be old folks by the time this happens again. We'll be like, remember that night in 2019 when we were live streaming? And our great grandkids are going to go, what the heck's live streaming? I just put my glasses and I'm talking to 30 friends of mine at the same time.
Right.
Oh my
Lord. I wanted to say too that not only is it a full moon and it's Friday the 13th, but it's also a harvest moon.
That's right.
Harvest moon.
And Murad is trying to scare all the little children who are hopefully not here. Okay, Murad. There's something really creepy about. At least you could put a funny hat on with that. Oh my God. I might have to shut his window off.
Right? What is that background, Cassie? How did you do that?
That's from Zoom.
Oh, really?
Oh, right there. You happy I took it off?
Your camera on, and you have. I mean, I don't know how you're doing it because you have your whole kitchen behind you, but Cassie is able to turn the background on and have this really cool background from Zoom. Like if I try to do it now, you're gonna laugh. Okay, hang on. Let me. Because I have all this behind me. Here's what that same background looks like with me.
You disappear. It's because you're wearing black. Oh my God, she's a floating head.
Outer space.
Yeah, how do I do this? I don't know how to do it.
It's so sad, but it looks so good on Cassie's. I actually bought a green screen and this thing
Go to more.
to hang it on, and it is so cumbersome.
What'd you say?
What'd you say?
You go to more, and then you go to virtual background.
All right. This one is like a bridge.
How come I don't see me? Am I still here?
Oh my God.
See, it doesn't.
She's floating in the water. You look like you're swimming. That's great.
I am.
Oh yeah.
Spirit fingers.
It doesn't work on tablets. Never mind.
Aww. It doesn't really
I'm
work
on my
well
tablet
for me
right now.
either. And
Right.
this
I
one
was
is
just going to say, Cassie's on her tablet.
Here's the green fields of France. It's horrible.
Oh my God, open your mouth again. You can see right through your head.
I mean, that's creepy. Thank you for pointing that out. That's right. And it works best for Cassie. And I don't know why, but it works really, really well. So anyway, guys, that's Zoom. And if you use Zoom for your live streaming, there are these backgrounds you can choose. Spectral Cynthia, yes. And you can actually, if I had a green screen or if I was Cassie, it works perfectly for her.
Only if you're Cassie.
It's beautiful. And Murad, you need a laptop so that you can use it. So Murad, you raised your hand. Would you like to say something to the meeting?
Yes, teacher.
You're so.
I'm trying to figure out how it works. That's
you need a computer.
Mike,
no.
I used to see all four of us. Now I only see three of us.
The worst
three of you.
timing. Okay, I have to go let my dog out. Don't leave.
Okay, guys, stream's over. Bye, everyone. Kidding. I'm just kidding.
Murad.
Lower hand.
Okay. I've never used this app before. I'm glad that Zoom is an app that you have to download, like Hangouts was, instead of being on a website. Because with this, I can look at chat. I don't have to be in the app to.
There's my buddy Brandon. He's like, "Hey, golden child."
Oh Lord.
A golden light behind.
Golden shower. What?
Golden.
Hi, Brandon.
Hi, Angie. Hi, Sarah.
When we went to do the David Oman investigation house, we were called the Golden Children. So John was Golden Child number 1. Brandon, Psycho Ghost Tracker, was Golden Child number 2, and I was Golden Child number 3. So yes, we were called the Golden Children.
Sarah, what are we?
I'm not joking. We went into what was it, like a grocery store, Safeway or something? I can't remember the name of it. High class elevators going up to the floor, and they have these, like, when your carts you push, you hook up to it and it takes it up to you and it brings it down, and it was just all high class over there. Everybody was looking at us like, seriously, everybody was like, who the hell are these people? Why are they here in our store?
What does that have to do with your story?
Dogs.
Because I'm saying the Golden Child, so
Hello,
we made a joke
going.
going.
Thank you so much for coming.
How funny it was.
How you doing? Long time no see. Hello, Ronnie Oakley.
Thanks for coming. To talk like this. We're like, we're all rich.
I think I said hi to Melissa. So anyway, the dog, of course, had to go out. He always has to go out. right when I'm like doing something important, and this is important, right? So anyway, yeah. So Friday the 13th. Let me see what else I wrote down here, because I make notes. See, I make notes so that I can share all kinds of cool information with you guys. I know. I am like Haunted Trucking says I'm a teacher, and it's like I'm a teacher, but I am a teacher. So I'm not really a teacher. Why is Friday the 13th bad luck? Do any of you guys know why it's considered bad luck?
I used to know why.
There's like so many whys. It's crazy. Like over the years, there's so many reasons why people have thought it was bad luck, and some of it has to do with religion, of course. And
Of course.
I think for many years, and for hundreds of years, people thought for some reason the number 12 was the perfect number. So 13 ruined it. But I think also one of the things, and here we're back with the clown, is that at the Last Supper, like in Christianity, the Last Supper, the guy Judas, who was the bad guy, he was the 13th guy to the table. Murad, what is that mask called?
The evil clown mask.
Oh my God. Is that what you do on Halloween? You wear the evil clown mask and you go out and scare
Yep.
people?
And as soon as the kids come trick or treat, knock on the door, I jump out and go, rah, and they go, ah.
That's so nice. That's so nice.
See how
So
awesome
bad.
I am?
13, yep,
heart
the Knights,
attack.
that's right. That's right. Tangi, the Knights Templar were rounded up and tortured. They were rounded up on a Friday the 13th. What year was that? It was a long time ago, but 1307.
Hi, Kira.
By King Philip IV of France, and it had to do with money, because the Knights Templar had a lot of money and jewelry and prized things. And so the King of France had them rounded up, and they were tortured over time. And it really was the beginning of the end of the Knights Templar. And that happened on Friday the 13th. A funny one that I read here is, the first reference to the fear of the date, Friday the 13th, appeared in a biography of composer Gioacchino Rossini, published in 1869. He considered 13 an unlucky number and Friday an unlucky day, and he ended up dying on November 13th, 1868, which was a Friday. So
That's funny.
all his life, he considered Friday the 13th as an unlucky day, and he died on a Friday the 13th. So I think
He probably knew.
Little foresight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he kind of knew he was going to buy it on that day, and for that reason, he didn't like it. So, hello, Aerial Views. How are you? Thanks for coming in.
Here's my buddy.
Hey, Aerial Views.
We don't always get our reminders. It's kind of annoying.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of annoying, I know, but yeah, here we are. Yeah, so I thought that was actually one. I mean, not funny that the man died on a Friday the 13th. Oh, it's so funny he died, but he died on a date that he thought was, an unlucky day, and he was right. I mean, got to give him that, right? That's probably what his tombstone should have said. I knew it.
I knew it.
Yep. And then like Fridays were considered bad luck. Then the number 13. But Friday was in Britain. Evidently, Friday was Hangman's Day. I guess self-explanatory.
Yeah.
What happened?
Hangman's Day. And I like this one because these are my ancestors, the Norse gods. That's my ancestry, right? Hi, Laura. Thanks for coming in.
Hi, Laura.
Norse mythology says that at a dinner party of the gods, the dinner was ruined by the 13th guest who came, and his name was Loki. Mm-hmm. We know Loki, right, from all those movies. When he tricked a guy named Hor. That's what you get for being named Hor. He tricked a guy named Hor, who was the blind god of winter and the son of Odin, into shooting his brother Balder, who was the benevolent god of summer, and also he shot his brother. He killed his brother. Loki tricked Hor into killing Balder.
Jesus, that's a mouthful.
So when he killed Balder, the god of summer, with a magical spear tipped with mistletoe. Oh my God. It plunged the world into darkness during a long period of mourning. So he was the 13th guest.
That's a lot.
Oh my God. These are my ancestors' stories. They're crazy. They're all crazy.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my God. And that's where they got Loki for the Avengers movies. Ooh, he's a pain in the butt. So this is a cool
Mistletoe? Really?
now. So hello, Unliving Raven. How are ya? So you guys probably already know that the fear of the number 13 is triskaidekaphobia, right? We all know that. Triskaidekaphobia. Okay, so here's the word.
Don't ask me to say that.
Triskaidekaphobia. Triskaidekaphobia. It's easy. Here's the word.
What the heckophobia?
For fear of Friday the 13th. There's a word. Of course there is. Paraskevidekatriophobia. And I'm not saying it again. It's a longer word. It's really easier to say, I'm afraid of Friday the 13th. It really is.
But do people really admit that?
I don't know. Do people wear clown masks on live streams?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. That one does.
Oh,
Here, let
man.
me send you a link that somebody does wear. Quite a few people wear masks.
I believe you. I'm wearing ears. So,
Let's see what you look like here. Put this on.
oh
Here,
my,
put this on.
I can't. You're in Las Vegas. I'm in New York. What can I tell you? Okay, let's see what else I have here. If I have anything else interesting, I don't know. You know, a lot of hotels don't, they skip the number 13. So you go from the 12th to the 14th floor, right?
Yeah.
That's weird. When I go to a place and that's just weird. It's like, what, did you squish it in between there or something? Oh, here's a good one. The Code of Hammurabi. Now, who's heard of the Code of Hammurabi? Hello, Spirit Vox. How you doing? I think that's it. Opening a door. Oh, it's Sarah. Sarah,
it's me.
we can't see
Sorry.
her. She's doing things. She shut her microphone off.
Yes. I was being loud.
So who
I'm
knows
always
what
doing
the Code
things.
of Hammurabi is? Code of Hammurabi is one of the oldest set of laws ever found, and they found them etched into giant rock stelas, giant rock pillars, and it's the oldest set of laws around, or it's one of them, because there are two that are older, but they always say the Code of Hammurabi is the oldest, and there were 200 laws. However, there isn't a 13th law. So they actually left, and it's from Babylonia, from like 17 BC. It's old stuff. That's where you
Very
get
interesting.
we always say an eye for an eye. Eye for an eye. That comes from the Code of Hammurabi, because if you've ever read any of the laws in the Code of Hammurabi, most of them end with, and if you do this, you'll be put to death. Just another man's horse, you're put to death. Look at another man's wife, you're put to death. It's just it all ends that way.
I like that law.
Oh God.
I think even the one with the eye for an eye is like, yeah, they take your eye, you can take their eye. They take your limb, you can take their limb. But it ends somehow with, and somebody gets put to death.
You're all gonna die.
Babylonia was a rough camp, man. It was rough camp.
I see.
Don't put, if they ever come up with a time machine, do not put me down for visiting ancient Babylonia. Have a good workout day, dogs. Hey, Julie. Yep. So
Julie.
That was information I found about Friday and the 13th. It's kind of cool, but it's so deep seated. It's like, even like the Salem witch hunts, they thought black cats were bad luck, and they thought that Friday the 13th was bad because they took it from like the Middle Ages, because they were some old school OGs. They really were the Puritans that wanted to burn the people for being witches. So they had some really old ideas. Some really old ideas. Yeah, the black cats were they thought they were associated with the devil. So what happened was, in the Middle Ages, all these ding dongs thought that black cats were witches, so they they actually had a huge slaughter of black cats at one point. And then notice what happened, the plague, because the plague came from rodents, and the cats that they all killed were the ones that were killing the rodents. They killed all the cats, and suddenly the Black Death was, bloomed.
Yep.
So you think they learned from it? I don't know. Here's
No.
my favorite one. Now, I am not Scottish. I don't know if anybody here is Scottish, but this is cool. In Scottish folklore, there is a fairy known as the Cat Sith. Are we starting to see a trend here? Like people who write movies, Sith, Cat Sith from Scottish folklore, right? Loki from the north. It's kind of funny. Well, anyway, they have a fairy known as the Cat Sith, which is a giant black cat with a small white spot on its chest, who is believed to have the ability to steal a dead person's soul before the gods could claim it. So that belief led to the creation of night and day watches called the Late Wake to guard the bodies of people before they were buried so that the Cat Sith wouldn't get their souls. They also used a lot of catnip and jumped around a lot to scare off potential Cat Sith soul stealing cats. Oh God. Cat Sith soul stealing cats. I dare you all to say that 3 times fast.
Say it 10 times.
So they actually put people, take care, Miss Monty. Thanks so much for coming in. Yeah, you're in England, aren't you? It's late there. They actually had people guarding dead bodies so that the Cat Sith spirit wouldn't get their souls.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. But it's a real thing.
I like it.
I like it. I want that job.
Right.
What do you do? Whoa, laddie. I'm guarding against the Cat Sith soul stealer. You won't get in this lad tonight. I could do that. What is that? You don't even have to stay awake. You just have a cookie. Bring
Played by a dead body.
I have not read that book, Layla, Sleepwalkers. Now, I have read a number of Stephen King books because his books are brilliant. One of my favorites is The Dead Zone. And
yes.
The one in the hotel, the really well-known one, Murad.
Oh, the one I went to.
The Shining.
The Shining. The book is awesome.
Yes.
Never mind the movie. The book is frightening.
Cujo is one of my favorite ones because you can.
That either cats. They say cats are already halfway into the spirit world. Well, they say cats are protectors for us, and they you just watch.
They save lives.
Good movies though. The Shining was a great book. Terrific book.
Cujo was a great book because it unlike the movie, you could tell what he was thinking.
Oh, yeah. See, I earlier in my life, all I did was read the books. I didn't even bother to go see the movies for a lot of these things. And honestly, Stephen King's a brilliant book writer. He's not a great screenplay writer. So anyway, what now? This one I wrote down and I didn't really read it, so I'm going to read it to you guys. Pirates subscribed to movement-based beliefs, and this is for black cats, and held fast to the idea that if a black cat moves toward you, it's bad luck, but if it moves away from you, it's good news. If a black cat walked onto a ship and then walked off, the ship would sink on its next outing. Oh, so if the cat walked onto the ship, they had to keep it on the ship. Basically, it's like, get that cat, put him in the brig.
Lock them in the bathroom. Oh, we didn't have bathrooms.
Almost always better. Oh, Recon, thanks for coming in. Thank you for coming in, hanging out for a little while. I appreciate it. Hopefully we're going to be on for a while, so if you can stop back. All right, so I have a couple of things here where people think black cats are good luck. In some legends, they're good luck, like in, let's see, as in the case in Great Britain, the belief in the power of black cats is so strong that they're still given to gifts to brides in English Midlands in order to help bless new nuptials. Oh, so it's a wedding gift. A black cat's a wedding gift. That's so cool.
Aww.
That is so cool. We know the ancient Egyptians loved their cats, right? Let's see. Sailors and their wives alike believed in good luck power of the black cat, with some fishermen keeping such cats on board while their women kept black cats at home for a double dose of fortune. Oh, that's nice. Let's see. The Japanese honor black cats as symbols of good luck, and they are particularly important to single women. Well, I get that. I mean, if you're a single woman, the cat can be very important to you. As having black cats believed. You know what I mean? But in Japan, they think the black cat lures in many fine suitors. See, so they appreciate black cats in Japan. Okay, and in Russia,
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
that's so cool. So the Russians know what's going on. Japanese single women know what's going on.
Oh, I'm trying to respect the stream and not say the other word.
I don't know what you're talking
Oh
about.
my lord.
I didn't see it. Be good. Be good in my stream.
Behave
No
yourself,
hablo
Murad.
inglés.
Go back to the sailing days, and if a cat came aboard and walked off, then it didn't like the taste of the resident rats. That's good. And everyone on board thought the ship was going to sink. That's wonderful. Oh my goodness. That's great. Hello, Kelly Barkis. Thanks for coming in. So Sarah, guess what came yesterday?
Yay!
Your radio.
My radio.
Oh, so I'm trying to decide if I'm going to bling this one for you a little bit when I hack it.
Bling bling. You can bling bling.
You're a blingy girl because you know I have my
Cynthia.
blinged one, right? See, I mean nothing fancy, but mine's a little.
Twins.
That's right.
Where's
Cassie-
yours, Cassie?
Yeah, I got mine too.
Oh my goodness.
I like a little
Hello,
bling.
Jane. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. I know it's late there. Everyone likes a good struggle.
Jane, how are you, Jane?
Oh my goodness. Thanks so much for coming in, Jane. I know it's late there. Midnight, right? Midnight in England.
Yep.
So, yep. So I have to decide. Do you want it blinged? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe you should surprise me.
I will surprise you. I will surprise you. Let's see.
I always like a little bling though.
A little bling. Oh, I want one of those too. I know. Oh, Tangy, I'll work on that for you.
These, seriously though, these are better than the SB7s. I
They
really
are.
like, or the SB11s. These are great.
Forget the SB11. Don't anybody buy an SB11.
Yeah. No.
They're noisy.
Well, I don't have one no more.
She's Sarah's there. That's her. Can you see her? Can you see her?
No, you
square?
can't see me.
They can't. I can see a square with your name in it. Can you see
I'm
the square?
here.
Can you see the square with Sarah's name in it? I know I
Yeah,
can.
I can see it.
I'm not hiding people that are not on video, so you should be able to see the square.
No, on live it just
Oh,
shows.
TJ Smith, how you doing?
It just shows us three.
Well,
Doesn't
that's
show
weird.
her.
Oh, really?
Well,
Yeah.
Sarah, there's just well, let me see. Let me go on here and see what it shows. I'm looking at it in my meeting, but oh, you're right. It's not showing her. Let me see if, hang on a second.
Oh.
It just shows us three.
Well, I see the
I'm
square with her
here.
name in it. I see the
Whoa.
square with her name in it.
Cassie, you're a ghost.
let
Your
me
hands were
see.
disappearing.
Hang on a sec.
Oh my God. She's a
Always
ghost.
display, always show. Let me see if I can find it. I know there's a
Sarah.
I'm not a ghost.
No, you're
I'm
Yeah, you
not.
here.
You're not a ghost.
If we can't see you and hear you, you're a ghost.
Well, you
Well,
can
you can hear me.
hear. Oh, I know there's a setting somewhere, but I didn't click it. But I'm trying to find it.
And
That's
it doesn't
okay.
mean we're crazy and we're hearing things. If we can't see the person, hear the person, it's a spirit.
I'm trying to find it. You know, I'm still getting used to this silly thing, but there's somewhere where you can click where you can hide people whose video is off, but then I don't have that clicked. So use to enter full screen, blah, blah, blah. I don't think there's enough settings in here. I don't think
Right?
always display participant names. Turn off my video when joining. Always show video. Spotlight my video when I speak. Bah, bah, bah. I don't know where it is. It's here somewhere. That's weird.
Yeah, that's super weird. I must be a ghost.
You're not a ghost. You're not a ghost. Oh, I don't know how to change it. That's so weird. Oh, well, I will have to find it the next time I go into my Zoom. But for now, you will just have to speak so people know you are. Wait, maybe I can do it here. Hang on. Do, 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 do. Oh, see, there's hide non-video participants. I don't have that clicked. All right. Well, I don't know. I'm only learning. I'm not a fan of the SB7 and SB11. Much prefer my 12587 and the 2159. The 2159 is nice. I was meant to get one, but I didn't want to learn how to hack it. But yeah, the 12587, Jane, is it's a great radio. I don't know why, but it just, I guess of all the radios that we all use, it's even when you don't have it gated down, it's not that bad to listen to. It's a great radio. She's a ghost. She's not a ghost. It is midnight, so can't. I know it's midnight, and I appreciate you coming in, but thank you so much, and I hope you're feeling well. Yeah, let's see. Freaked me out for a minute. I didn't know where the voice was coming from. I don't know. Maybe there's some way for you to put a picture up that would come up instead of just the blank.
Yeah, let me see.
Blank square, but nobody else does, and I don't know how to make that different. Maybe next time we'll see you.
Maybe.
I'm here just doing something. Oh, hi, TJ. Thanks for coming in. Well, you just hang out. Yeah, so I have your radio, so I'm going to hack it and decide what I'm going to do, if anything, to it, and I'll label it because that'll be number 10. So I think Cassie has 8. Murad has 9. You'll have number 10.
Hey.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
I like Shack hacks. I do. I think they're great.
Yeah, no, that's one of my favorites. It's the 2125 is definitely one of my favorites. So very cool radio. So
you know, it's funny. Sarah has her name. Cynthia, you have your name. I have mine. And then Cassie has iPad. Her name is iPad.
I know. I think she can change it though.
Hi, iPad. How are you, iPad?
Your mother was a computer.
Your father was a coffee machine.
A Mac.
When you
Mac.
I forgot I had said it waiting room.
Did your mom have dial-up?
A thing came up and I'm like, Murad, whose iPad? Is that you?
Yeah, she was like, are you on the iPad? I'm like, no.
Look, she even put little emojis. I don't know how do you do that?
Just let me on here.
It just let you. Let me see. Hang on a second. Rename. Oh, sure.
Wasn't that a Vine video?
No.
Yo, kid, I'm a computer. Do you remember that? It was so weird. It was like a cartoon Vine. Funny.
I don't have emojis available today.
I'm gonna find that and I'm gonna send it to you.
Vine was great.
I wish I knew how to do that. I just couldn't find none of that background, or it didn't show it on my more.
On your more.
When I clicked on the more.
How do we look? We look pretty good. We look okay. Yeah. I'm going back over to to see how we look.
Did you download the app?
Let me know if it gets.
What happened?
Yeah, I downloaded the app.
That's Sarah's forehead.
We see your sun visor.
That's a nice visor. Oh, nice headliner. Very nice. Oh, you have
a sky. We can see the sky. The sky is cloudy and blue.
Well, hey, we got some. Can you let me go back to Facebook. Why do I keep
now I'm gonna be a ghost again?
Look, there's Sarah.
Where?
Sarah's moonroof. Sarah's
moonroof
on the live stream.
Oh, no, this is my moonroof.
Does that mean you can go to the moon?
There's my moonroof.
Well, you know what? When it gets dark, maybe you can show us the full moon at your moonroof.
Ooh,
that'd be cool.
That's not gonna be for a while yet.
It would be really, really cool.
It's only 6 o'clock.
Cloudy.
Well, I know. Well, it's 6 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock here. Oh my gosh. Oh, lots happening. Well, hopefully. Well, Halloween is coming. This is our season, people.
Tis the season to be jolly.
No. Don't you rush that season.
No.
Don't you put that on me, Murad.
You have a seat with that.
I don't want to hear about that season yet.
Right.
That is not our season.
Okay, I'll wait till next year.
Unless we get new paranormal equipment for Christmas, which I often do for my husband because he's. Oh my
Ah, well,
Getting
then
dark
he's a
here. I'm
good
gonna have to turn
husband.
another light on. Nobody can see my ears.
oh,
I should have
by the way,
worn white ears.
Cynthia,
Hmm?
next year I'm
Hmm.
doing a collaboration at the Stanley Hotel. Speaking of,
Ooh.
would you guys want to meet up there?
Yep.
Where's that? In
Cassie?
Colorado?
Sarah? Yeah.
Yep.
I
I
want to go to.
wanna.
I'm gonna set up a big
When?
investigation there.
When?
Probably June or July.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay. I mean,
Cool.
we can go get some pot and go to the Stanley Hotel.
Oh no.
What do you mean? You can do that here.
Let me
Yeah,
let
that
me
too.
know when, because I would love to go to the Stanley Hotel.
I want to
I
go.
would too.
No, seriously, I already been there and I loved it.
I would love
And,
to go. I would love it.
Trust me, you got to do the night tour. And then the guy was like the one I was talking to, the manager. He's like, we leave the doors open at like 2, 3. No one's gonna be there, but if you're quiet, you can walk through there, do little investigations, but don't be loud or you'll get kicked out. So you can go in the halls, all the haunted places.
I want us all to go to the Stanley Hotel, and then I want us to, like, if they have a ballroom, I want us to go and take a picture, like
They
that
do.
picture.
I was in it. I was
that-
in the ballroom.
That, that picture at the end of The Shining, right? With him in it. Would that be so cool? That'd
Yes.
be so cool.
You know what's
I have
funny?
to feed my annoying dog now, so I'll be right back. Never get
Okay.
it.
Has anybody ever been there? They actually have a real setup of from the movie The Shining there where they filmed, and they gave it to the Stanley Hotel. Stephen King did, had it made.
Nice.
So it's
Yeah,
it's
I
part
want
of
to
the
go.
tour.
Shit.
Seriously, I'm
I want to
going.
go. I'm going.
Remember, next year, anybody's welcome. Anybody that wants to come is more than welcome.
Let's do
And
it,
I'm
guys.
gonna be in room 401. The most
401.
haunted. Uh-oh. That's the most haunted room.
Who's gonna sleep?
Yeah.
Who needs sleep?
All right.
We're
But you
gonna,
have to
we're
give us
gonna
the
keep the
seats.
dead awake.
We can all be in the room. Nobody's gonna be sleeping.
We can keep the dead awake.
Sleeping?
Hello.
Mhm.
Is anybody there? Hello.
I need
Well,
more
you'd
light.
wake the dead.
We're gonna be investigating.
Oh, I'm gonna be walking around the whole Stanley Hotel, not just the haunt. There's the place where they have where you pull down the ladder and it goes up, and it actually there's a spot where it says Red Rum.
I love that. Red rum.
You say we
Red
should play,
rum.
That's
Jared, did you say
real.
we should play Wake the Dead?
I said, well,
Yes,
That's
yeah.
the game from
We
the
have to
Addams Family movie.
it is.
And then we go play Wake the Dead, and they dig up their relative.
Their uncle.
and Cynthia, like you said, I'm even planning on the Lizzie Borden house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dr. Ray and I are talking about going there in the spring. So, hopefully that's something that you can come east for, because
Yeah, just let us know when.
Well, I want to come to New York.
you got to come to New York. You got to come to New York, though, to go to New York City. You can't come here when I'm in Fall River, Massachusetts. You got to come
No.
here, and I will take you around, and we'll do some cool stuff.
So
Yes.
anybody on chat who wants to meet up at the Stanley
Hello,
Hotel,
ex-country.
I'll set it up. We can all meet up if you guys would like.
We could have our own little Paracon,
Mhm.
There you go.
I know. How cool
I
would
could-
that be?
I know
That'd be
the
awesome.
manager, Andy. So I'll talk to Andy. He's a manager there. At the
Manager
Stanley
of what?
Hotel. The Stanley Hotel.
Oh no, I definitely want to come out there. I've never been to Colorado, so that would be totally cool. Totally
We can
cool.
stay the night there and the few nights and investigate. And I'll set it up.
I definitely want to do that. Just got to give me enough lead time so I can get, we all have to get a room. We have to have somewhere. We have to get a room. We can't sleep in the hallways. So they frown upon that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if anybody on chat would like to meet up, please get a hold of me. So, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to start getting a list of everybody that wants to go. And
I got to go finished up here at this hospital. All right, Casey, thank you so much for coming in. All the best to your mom. All the best.
Yeah.
And Julie, thank you so much for coming
Yeah,
in. You have a
Casey.
great night too. Whose dog is that? Was that a dog?
Yeah, I'm outside. Neighbors' dogs never
That
stop.
dog is running around me being annoying, so don't worry about
Bye,
it.
Casey. Thank you for coming.
Take care, Casey, and your mom too, and Julie.
Yeah.
I'll wear this on the investigation.
Night, guys. I might put up a video later because we're gonna get weird tonight.
Yeah,
Be awesome.
I'm gonna get weird.
Yeah.
You want to see weird? Go walk
No.
Las Vegas Boulevard at 10 p.m. tonight.
Oh God.
No, I have to go get out my altar and all my stuff.
Hmm.
Come out at night. The freaks come out at
Sarah's
night.
gonna be dancing in the moonlight.
Heck yeah. I'm gonna make some moon
Bye,
water.
Julie.
Bye,
Bye,
Julie.
Julie.
Bye, Casey. Thanks for coming in. Just hanging out. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, no, that all sounds like really good. And then next month I'm going to Pennsylvania with some friends, and we're going to visit a haunted hotel there.
Bye, Jane. Have a great night, Jane. Thank you for coming in.
Right, Jane. Take care.
Jane.
Jane's awesome, guys.
Oh, I know.
She has
Jane.
great videos.
Yeah, you guys
she does great
follow Paranormal
investigations.
Voice, but then also I think her other channel is Paranormal Veil.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
cool. Got some urban exploration stuff on there. It's very cool. Very
Hey guys,
cool.
Don't forget to get
You guys, when I
Paranormal
say
Voice.
that I'm getting weird, I don't mean weird like
Mhm.
weird like the police are gonna come or anything like that. We
Oh,
just say that
I
on nights like this.
no, I get it. You're gonna get your crystals out.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Probably maybe some cards. It's pretty windy. We're gonna have a fire.
Nice.
Get out the altar. Get out the herbs.
Get your chanting on.
Yeah. Do a little bit of releasing stuff, and
Cool. Well, that's
Guys,
cool. This is the night to do it for sure.
Guys, if you want to see some cool stuff, please join Purgatory Paranormal on her Patreon. She's awesome, guys. You can see some cool stuff. I put the link in.
Just
So,
watch
guys,
my videos. I have to work on my Patreon. I've been lax with the
I
Patreon.
love your Patreon.
Oh, you're very
I love
sweet. I have to do more on my Patreon, but I have a cool video I'm gonna do for next week. Sarah will appreciate it because it has to do with spirits and thrifting. Very
Ooh.
cool.
Hey.
So it's going to be very interesting to see how it comes out, but I'm going to give it a shot. So
This
we
one
shall
lady-
see.
This
I do need
lady,
to-
she was selling this metal pig. It's like a pig with wings, and it's like attached to a spring on a rock. It was really weird. And she was selling it on the Facebook Marketplace, so I messaged her, and I'm like, "Is that thing haunted?" And she was so funny because she was like, "Well, I've watched all those shows, and it hasn't ever done anything. So you can test it." I'm like, "Will you take $5 for it?" So I bought it. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever purchased, but it's okay.
Oh man. All right. So when you get your ghost box, we all need a video of you doing a ghost box session with
the pig.
pig on a spring on a rock
Yes.
in front of it. Okay.
Yes.
And then we'll all figure out if it's haunted or not.
I don't think it is, but it's funny
No.
anyway.
Gotta why there's so much stuff on that marketplace. But my husband's new favorite thing is Wish.
Oh God.
He's become a Wish junkie.
Oh no.
That's so funny. He's like, look, it's only $5 and it'll only take a month to get here.
Yeah. Or if that, or I should say not if that, or more. I don't know, but when I come out east, I hope I really, really, really want to go. And is it in Rhode Island where the Conjuring house is, the real one? Because they're going to open it up to the public.
Thank you, Jane.
Next year.
Yeah, I have to work on my Patreon a little bit, Jane. I have been lax, but I have a Patreon. I'm not sure where that is. Did you say Rhode Island?
I think so.
Okay, because that's a
Or-
few hours from here. But Rhode Island is
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to see that place because I've read the books.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh, from that movie?
well, it was
The
the
Zozo
movie was
movie?
based. No, the movie was based on loosely on what really happened there. The first Conjuring,
Okay.
and the story of what really happened there is absolutely incredible. It's crazy.
Wow. Interesting. I never saw that movie. I never
Well,
saw.
here's part of the movie, guys.
Oh, a dolly. Haunted
Well,
dollies.
no, that's
Say
just
hello to Annabelle's twin
What are
no.
you
sister,
doing to
Zella.
her? That poor dolly.
Hi, everybody. I'm
Oh.
gonna haunt you tonight.
Hello to her, Prince Lucy.
If you want to know more about it, Cynthia,
Mhm.
look up Andrea. What is her name? Andrea Perrin on
Okay.
YouTube. She goes to all kinds of paracons and stuff, and her and her dad tell their story and stuff.
Oh,
But
okay.
I read the books. There's a 3 series to their experience in that house, and it's terrifying.
Send me a link on Facebook to something,
Okay.
because I don't know how to spell her name or anything, but send me a link and I'll check it out. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that movie does that story no justice.
Isn't that the Zozo movie? The movie that got everybody started with all this Zozo silliness?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's not what it was at all.
Mm-hmm. No, I'd like
At
to read
all.
about it though. I like to read real experiences kind of thing.
What is the story behind Zozo?
Zozo is something that they made up for a movie that was supposed to be some demon, and there is no Zozo, and people act like Zozo's real.
Yeah.
Zozo isn't real. It's of the known demons, it's not a known name. And
Some people believe that it's real.
I know. Well, some people believe a lot of things, but Soso is
I believe everything.
Saturn. I don't know where they got Zozo. They just came up with it. It sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good, dribbling off the lips of silly people who need to believe
Well,
it.
they got that
Zozo's
stuffed doll
gonna
thing.
get me.
They also got that
Yeah.
stuffed doll called Momo. Have you heard of Momo?
Well, there is no Zozo. I haven't heard of Momo.
No.
Yeah, look it up. Seriously, put MOMO.
I don't know. I feel like that would lead me to bad web pages if I searched.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I
goodness.
mean, people just come up with these names and say, "Oh, look, it's evil, it's real," and people are like, "Oh
A
my
lot
god,
of people
it's
act
real,
like
you're right."
they trip over demons, like demons are everywhere, and it's just silly. They just aren't. They aren't.
Actually, real demons are very, very rare to come across.
Because they're rare.
They're
Yeah,
very
I mean,
rare.
And it's a rare person that's open enough to them, that has the knowledge and the ability and the mental strength to conjure them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Hi, Lee.
Don't bother with us. My dog is growling. Shush.
I know, seriously, I know a guy that keeps sending me like fake, those ghost apps and stuff you can download, and he tells me that's a real demon messaging him.
Yeah,
And
there's ghost apps where you can
like,
make it look like you're sitting there with a ghost.
yeah, and I'm like, dude, that looks like the app I have.
Yeah, there's a lot of well-known, well-shared photos all over the internet that are from those apps, and people are like, "Wow, is that real?" It's like, no.
Did you read Andy K? Read Andy K. What he said.
It's very rare. Next thing you'll be trying to convince me there's no Santa or Tooth Fairy. Oh, now I have a funny story because of that, Andy K.
They're real. Don't ever say that. They're real, man.
When my kids were young, okay? I don't know, my daughter was maybe 10. I don't know, it's somewhere between 10 and 12. So my son was a couple years younger. I decided it was time to explain things to them because it was becoming more difficult to hide the fact from them that we were, I don't want to break anybody's heart, but okay, that we were Santa Claus. Okay. So I told them. So anyway, they went to my husband and they said, Mommy said there's no Santa Claus. My husband was so mad at me. He said, Mommy lied. Mommy lied to you. Bad, Mommy. Like, you told my kids I lied. They came back, they're like, Dad told us. You lied.
Sarah, at least says hi.
I said hi.
Oh my God. So yeah, now they're much older and now they know for sure. But
We're already skipping getting into Christmas. Really? We're skipping Halloween and Thanksgiving.
I'm like, why should they learn on the street? Now my daughter's very excited about Halloween. She's 26 years old, by the way. She's bought all kinds of stuff. She's going to decorate the heck out of our house. So that'll be cool. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, I think it is too. But she makes, I should show you guys some of the really good ears she makes. These are like some of the
night
early
before
ones.
Christmas and all through the house.
No.
Hey, you're talking about Christmas already.
No, I'm talking about Halloween. Wasn't I? How do you get all the way from your place to my place? Also,
Right.
And you, Cynthia, you some secret immortal. What did I do? What did I do now? Oh, that's what I think. I'm not. And I don't think you're older than me, Andy. I bet you're not. That's okay. Some people here know how old I am.
He goes to the non-aging pool, sits in there, and relaxes for a few hours.
The non-aging pool.
It stops time for a little while.
I'll be right back.
Okay. My birthday's coming and I'm like, ooh, that's a big number.
So yeah, that's the thing though. I mean, we're gonna go there to the Stanley Hotel.
That's so cool.
And I definitely want to get people. I'm trying to convince them to let me do an investigation at Zach's Haunted Museum.
Oh boy.
He lets paranormal groups there to investigate.
Yeah.
But the only problem is you're not allowed to record.
Yeah. So
like you can't video record, but you can go there with the K2s and all that, but you just can't record nothing to show it.
And he knows you want to record, but it's his copyright, it's his trademark. You can't, you couldn't put it on the internet anyway. So, So yeah.
Like I got invited 2 or 3 times and I'm like, what's the point if I can't put it out on YouTube, or nothing?
I don't know. I would probably still go. I mean, you live right there. I would probably still go, I'm
literally 20 minutes away.
Yeah. No, it was cool. I enjoyed going to Zach's museum. It was cooler than I thought it would be, honestly.
I know they're adding some more stuff now to it.
Are they? There were only a couple of hokey things, but other than that, even my husband was impressed because he's got some really scary stuff from some really bad people there. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Well, they had that devil's chair. Did you hear about the devil's chair?
Probably. I can't remember, but I know he's got a lot of stuff.
Supposedly Zach bought this devil chair, put it in there, and then people were getting sick and passing out, and why they come doing the tour.
I think people get nervous and hold their breaths, and they hold their breath and they pass out. I think that's mostly what happens. But the one thing that got me was he has like a hallway you have to go through after you come out of this one room, and it's lined with full-size clown guys, but they're but I knew one of them was going to be real, so I made my husband go through. And like the last guy, as we went through, I heard the clown behind me jump out at somebody. I said, I knew one of them was going to be a real guy, because why would you have a line of clowns and not stick a real guy there?
Exactly. Did you see where the midget jumps out at you?
Oh yeah. And then there was the little person who did the thing in the room that was supposed to be like a wake with the coffee.
Yeah.
Thing. And it was cute, but if you're watching, sir, you did an admirable job, but stop with the fake British accent because it's bad. It takes you, as Stephen King would say, it takes you out of the dream. Okay. His face,
Hello.
I just like kept laughing under my breath because his British accent was so bad. It was so bad.
Yeah.
Just
Then
use
he-
your own voice. We got it. We got it.
And then did you go to like the gift shop area?
Of
When you
course.
go, and then like I got sage and stuff from there, right?
Hey, wait, I bought a couple things. I'll show you what I bought. Hang on. Let's see. I got these dice. Oh, but they're upside down. They have
Lisa.
they're giant
Oh, I was
Ooh.
looking at those.
giant dice. I don't know if this camera won't
Yeah, it shows the skulls.
right.
Oh, I like that.
Dice with the they're very cool, right? My husband actually bought these for me, and then I bought this incense burner.
I was
Ooh.
looking at that. Wow.
Bought the incense burner. So see, you put your hell does it go? I don't know. Goes here somewhere. There's a hole somewhere.
Probably in his mouth.
Here in his mouth. Yep, you're right. In the skull's mouth, and then the incense stick sticks out, and then
It just
love
just
to burn
falls. The
incense,
ashes
so.
fall.
I love to burn incense, and I love skulls. So see, it's all these skull guys.
Wow.
Aren't they cute? Oh, there's fuzz
That
on
is cool.
Yeah, and then there's
Oh,
the one big
how
guy.
Good night,
cute.
Layla.
Oh, good night, Tangi. Thanks for coming in.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, and did I get anything else?
Any cases can't be worse than my British accent.
I don't think
Oh God.
But of course, because I'm from Britain, I'm English.
Yeah, that's not even.
That's how horrible I am.
I think
I
those
sound.
are the
Hey,
things
I'm
I
telling you,
got.
I sounded just like the small person with the accent.
They are, Laura, aren't they? I mean, I love skulls. It can't be any worse than my British accent. No, it was bad, Andy, because I don't know if he really came from like Brooklyn or something. But when a person from Brooklyn tries to do a fake English accent, that's what he sounded like. It was
Hey, yo, I'm from England.
How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing?
It's like, oh,
Put
oh,
the
boy.
pinky up.
No, it didn't work. It was really bad.
Hey, yo, Rocky.
But I love
Rocky
skulls. Like
from
my
England.
husband's building me a car, and I wanted him to paint a big skull on the hood. He's like, well, maybe not on the hood.
In the hood?
Why not?
He's building me an El Camino. So I said, build me the El Camino.
Ooh.
Hello, Dad. Perfect.
Let's go on a cross-country road trip in the El Camino with the skull on the hood.
Right. What's wrong with that?
I said I can drive to Michigan and I can see Dr. Ray. I mean, we just drive across the country and visit everybody and do ghost stuff. It would be so cool.
Yeah.
It would be so cool. We'll see what happens when my car is ready. Hi, Dad Perfect. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're having a great night. Oh my goodness. We're just goofing and talking about paranormal stuff.
And non-paranormal stuff.
Non-paranormal, but it's Friday the 13th and it's a full moon, and this is just kind of the day.
Mm-hmm.
This is the day. Yeah, I don't think I got anything else. I still have my tickets from Zach's. I saved my tickets because they're cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think I have anything else.
Cassie, you're so quiet today.
I'm
know.
very quiet, guys, when I'm not reading.
Aw.
Cynthia, was this them?
Yeah,
Or this one?
you should do some readings for some of our people in chat, Cassie. I have this one.
Oh, that's different from
Ooh.
mine.
Well, I
See?
was there the day after Halloween, even though I was supposed to be there on Halloween, and he.
I have this one. See?
Oh, my husband bought me a bumper sticker. I forgot. What is
And this one.
She just pulls it out of nowhere, like, oh, hey.
My question is, why is there a little kid on this?
I don't know. There isn't one on mine. There's like glowy eyes.
Maybe it's a ghost.
Isn't that the kid from that weird painting?
No, I don't know.
I
It's a
think
weird,
so. It's just weird how they put it on here.
But if you guys go out to Las Vegas, absolutely, folks, go to.
Can you guys read that?
Go to Zach's Haunted Museum, because take that off there. Maybe they don't want us to show that disclaimer.
Well, it's just going to bring people to them.
They should definitely go. It was a lot cooler than I thought it would be. And even my husband thought it was cool. There's some creepy stuff in there from serial killers and stuff. Oof. Yeah, you're like, ooh, you know, some of it's cringeworthy, but that's why
I just want to see the Dr. Kevorkian van.
it's there. It's there. It's totally there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a fan of him.
You were a fan of his? A fan?
I was.
Well, he
I
must
was.
have fans.
I did. Well, I think that people who are terminally ill should have that right to choose.
Well, in a lot of places they do. You know,
Yeah.
in a lot of places they do. So that's good.
Yeah.
Who's dropping stuff? Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's here.
Everyone lives so far away. Where do you live, Supernatural Lost Adventures? I lived from Las Vegas, you mean?
Yeah, I'm talking about from Zach's.
Hi, Elaine Black. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah,
live
but
in New York.
it's cheap. It's cheap to get to Vegas. No matter where you are.
Yeah, our flights weren't that bad, but we took the red eye home, though. I will never do that again.
No, I wouldn't either.
Man, my trip to Vegas is real cheap.
I had a lady next to me on the plane. I had an empty seat next to me, and this lady, I was like asking the stewardess something at one point, and she's walking by, and she's like, "Is she moving?" Stewardess is like, "Take your seat." So then, just as the flight's going to take off, I hear dun 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 dun. She runs up the aisle and jumps into the extra seat. I'm like, "Oh, great!" You know, I thought I was going to have an extra seat next to me. And then, as soon as we hit cruising altitude, she takes the tray down and she goes, puts her head down on the tray and goes to sleep. I'm like, well, isn't that classy? That's classy.
Alabama. Melissa's from Alabama.
Oh, Alabama.
She went to take them away.
Huh? What I miss?
Not today.
To get to LA, Los Angeles from here in the UK. Expensive to get to LA from here in the UK. Oh, well, okay.
Well, I had my John from Paranormal Wales UK. He came out last year, and I think he spent $1,200 for 2 people round trip from Wales all the way to here to Vegas.
How much?
Like $1,200 a piece.
A piece. Well, that's not cheap.
So
no, it's like $1,400 to fly here, but yeah. So a round trip from Milwaukee. What if I did Chicago? Milwaukee is like $300 round trip from Chicago. Oh, I won't fly Frontier though. If I do American or United, it's like 200 and some bucks, 250 round trip.
To go to Vegas?
Yeah, that ain't nothing.
That's pretty cheap. That's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
200 for round trip?
That's not bad. That's not bad. Or I could come and get you in my El Camino.
It's only a 4-hour flight from Chicago. I don't know if I want to ride all the way to Las Vegas. I only get so many days of vacation.
With a skull on the hood. Nobody will notice that.
Well, if I did Frontier, if I rode Spirit flights.
Spirit, of course. That's the airline we should use.
169.
Oh my God.
Round trip.
That's
cool. But they don't. Yeah, they don't. They have really weird.
You can't take any bags with you.
Yeah.
You have to go barefoot.
Pretty much. Their baggage rules are dumb.
Well, they're probably meant to make money. If I don't pay any bills, or buy anything for a month, I can get the airfare to get. Eating is overrated, Andy. Come on.
I would probably do an American Airlines flight.
Hello, Marty Morbid. How are you? Thanks for coming in. We're having our Freaky Friday the 13th full moon live stream. Sorry. Meh. It's just kind of blank there for a minute. You look like the hose on an. That's great. Cassie, you look like a nightly news hostess with the background. And now the weather. I think it looks great. I think it's awesome. Cassie's the only one who can really use the background. It's so great.
Oh, I could do first class
Oh,
for $979 round trip.
sign me up. Sign
There you go.
up. Oh my God. Years ago, I came back from Florida with my friends. And when we got to the airport, they were like, oh, well, we don't have enough seats. So like you have to sit in first class. I'm like, okay. So I didn't have to pay anymore. I sat in first class. I'm like, before we took off, big seat, right? They're bringing me a glass of wine and a croissant. My friends are in the back. They came up. They're like, what the hell are you doing? I'm like, I'm getting ready to take off, darling. It was fabulous. I would never pay all that money for it. But it was
Where's your red carpet to go with it?
fab. They were like, here's your napkin. Can we bring you anything? We hadn't even left the tarmac yet. Like,
Oh my God.
I want to live here.
Right? Even preferred seating, like if you're out of the main cabin, you're good. Like,
I'll tell you, man, that was an experience. I'm glad I got to experience it one time. But
yeah.
I think we're gonna come out to Vegas again next year, Murad. Whenever SEMA is next year, which would be end of October, beginning of November.
Yeah.
But I would love to come out to the Stanley. That would be so awesome.
Yeah.
Get there somehow. If I drive up in an El Camino, you'll know it's me. I even bought little door buttons for it. It got the old locks with the buttons, and they have little skull heads on the top. So
I'll see if my buddy will let me borrow his Knight Rider car.
Kit,
Oh my God.
Kit,
I want to ride Kit.
Kit.
Seriously, my buddy does shows here every year.
Oh, that's cool.
I know the guys that have the Back to the Future car, the Knight
my
Rider car, the Ghostbuster car, all these.
Hey, I have a Knight Rider shirt,
Do you?
and it has the Huff on it.
Oh,
The Huff.
Yeah.
the Hoff. Oh my God. Have you ever watched his music video
Oh
for
my God.
Hooked? I think is it Hooked on a Feeling?
Oh my God. I get a kick out of him because he was fabulous in the SpongeBob movie. Let me just say, he was absolutely every bit of ridiculous that I needed.
I should have watched the SpongeBob movie.
Oh my God. It's so good.
He is a superstar in Germany,
Yes.
an
Oh
absolute
God, they love him.
mega superstar in Germany. But he's a funny man. I mean,
That drunk video of him eating a burger,
I didn't see
classic.
he's that little bit he did in the movie Dodgeball. I mean, hilarious. He's so funny, and he doesn't take himself too seriously, which is what really makes him funny, So
Absolutely.
I enjoy him. Oh my God,
I love the Huff.
That's right. I'm going to be the El Camino Catwoman. That's what I'm going to be driving my El Camino with the skull on the hood and my skull buttons, door buttons, with my ears.
You should
on.
name it. You should name your car the Skull Camino.
Skull Camino. That is so cool. I'm going to have to do that. Right now, I'm trying to decide what color I want it to be. We're from Chicago. We have the Congress Plaza Hotel here. It's supposed to be.
Yes. Sorry. Ask Murad. I talk about that place all the time. I stayed there for like 4 nights. I was never disappointed, not one night.
Really? I love Chicago. I actually lived in Chicago one summer when I was in college.
That's gonna be
on
my
friends are from Chicago, and I go out there every couple of years. But I've stayed at the Palmer Hotel, which is beautiful. And I can't remember where I stayed last time, but we were looking right down the Chicago River from our room, way up high. We're looking right down the river. It was and we did an old Chicago food tour. Oh my.
Well, let me just tell you a little bit of history on the Congress Hotel.
Uh-huh.
Because it's interesting. And a lot of people don't know about it.
Okay.
It was built for the World's Fair.
Okay.
It's right on Michigan Avenue. It faces the Buckingham Fountain. So if you get a window room that faces that way towards the lake, you can see Buckingham Fountain from your room.
Oh, wow.
But there's a lot of not so nice history there. H.H. Holmes used to go there and find his victims and
Oh.
bring them to his murder castle.
Oh, wow.
There was a lady who was supposed to meet her husband there for the World's Fair. He never showed up, so she threw her kids out the window and she committed suicide.
Because her husband didn't show up?
Yeah.
Damn. Boy,
Yeah.
did they really need cell phones back then.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I love Chicago. I
do too.
Chicago. And I'd go back to Chicago anytime because then my homies are there from college, you know, but Chicago is a great town. I almost settled in Chicago, actually. It's
a great city.
And everything. And I know I like Chicago a lot, but I lived in Northbrook one summer, right down the road from a Brown's Chicken. Oh my God. Oh, Brown's Chicken. If I could eat it, I think at that point my metabolism was so high. I think I ate fried Brown's Chicken every night. I mean, it was so good. I don't even know if they still exist. Brown's
There's
Chicken.
so much haunting there.
Oh, Sarah is talking. Sarah is not from Chicago. You're from Wisconsin, right?
Well, I've lived in Chicago.
Okay, so
I lived on and off there for 10 years.
Put the picture of your moonroof up again so he can see you.
Well, I'm in Wisconsin. Wisconsin.
Well, we used to go to Wisconsin when I was in college at Drake University in Des Moines, Iowa, and we would drive to Chicago, and then at night we would go up over the border into Wisconsin to get the better beer.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the better beer.
Yeah. Oh, I love Chicago. There's the Bachelor's Grove. There's Hull House. The Bloody Mary Cemetery, which where's that one?
I'd like
the
to
river.
Go back to Chicago.
Yeah. The river's haunted. There's the alley behind the Iroquois Theater. Well, now it's the something else theater.
Mm-hmm.
The Sears Tower is haunted.
Really?
Oh yeah, bad.
Wow. See, I'd like to go back and do some paranormal stuff. I've never done paranormal stuff there. I've just gone there to hang out.
It's like the best city to do paranormal.
I don't have an accent. Do I have an
accent? A little.
Hey, yo, you think
only when I get going.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
From New York. I don't have an accent. Yo.
You know what's funny though? Like I find because I used to talk to people in New York.
New York.
I did so.
People from the upper, upstate New York.
Yeah.
They sound a little bit Canadian, so they sound more like Wisconsiners.
Yeah, they do. They do sound a little. Have you ever investigated the Saratoga battlefield? No, but Saratoga is a very cool place in New York and has an awesome racetrack. But it's a cool town too. Ghostly Popeyes chicken sandwiches before they.
No.
Oh no, that's so funny.
Nope.
I have actually never eaten at Popeyes. We have one near here, but I have not eaten there.
Oh, Popeyes is good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really like Louisiana chicken. They have spicy chicken. Yeah.
Now that's a cool place. I have not been. I went to New Orleans.
Love New Orleans.
Gosh, it's probably 11 or 12 years ago now, but I would love to go to New Orleans now with some paranormal.
Yes. I love it there.
That would be so
cool. I'll be right back, guys, Kay.
Are you also one of those people that when you got there you felt like you were home?
I loved it, and I was there with my mother helping her run a conference. So I didn't really have to do anything, I helped here and there. So I would go out walking around on my own, and I just loved it.
It's so
I just felt
amazing.
Yeah, in fact, my mother and I were walking around one day, and there's a cathedral, the cathedral And she's like, "Oh, this
Mhm.
is such a beautiful cathedral. Let's go in." I'm like, "You go in." Sitting out on the sidewalk in front of the cathedral was this young man with long hair and, kind of dirty clothes, and he was weaving hemp bracelets.
Yeah.
So
Right outside the park.
my mother went into the cathedral and I went down and sat down with him, and I said, make me a bracelet. And then I just started talking to him. He's like, he'd come down from up east. He was like a vagabond. He's like, yeah, I found a place to stay at this farm over here, and we're all just staying there, and I'm doing this so that I have some money. So I bought like 2 bracelets from him, and he was just making them for me right there. And I was just talking to him about his vagabond lifestyle. So then my mom came out. She's like, that was so nice. What are you doing? Like, oh, nothing. I'm just talking to this guy over here. It was
St. Louis Cathedral is beautiful though. I had to go in there.
I should have gone in, I know. But
Yeah,
you
it
know
was
what? I felt
cool.
I got so much from talking to him. And so I was there the year
Yeah.
before Katrina hit. So when Katrina hit, all I could think was, oh God, I hope those young people got out of there.
Right.
It was so awful.
I was in Louisiana. I lived there for a few months. Went down to the French Quarter. Also went to Myrtle's Plantation.
Mm-hmm.
That was an awesome experience.
Nice.
We didn't stay there, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we took pictures. We were standing out in front of the house, and we got pictures of someone looking out the window at us,
Oh,
and
jeez.
all kinds of stuff. And I mean, the
That's
people who
cool.
work there are thoroughly convinced,
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of mainstream media and stuff, they try to say, oh, it's fake news. But I don't know.
No, you got to live it.
Yeah.
Honestly, you have to experience something to begin to believe in it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but yeah, the French Quarter is a trip. The
Oh,
French
it's
Quarter
so
is
amazing.
it's a trip, man. You got to just watch. You got to watch your pockets, watch your pocketbook.
Oh, yeah.
You have to just be careful. But we were there, like it was August, but it was a Friday
Oh,
night,
God.
and it was insane. People up on the balconies, flashing people, beads being thrown, drunk people everywhere.
Oh,
And we had a guy with us. He had to have been 6'8". He was like our party planner dude for the convention. So he had these 2 little short ladies and this big dude, right? So my mom felt comfortable. So my mom is like shorter than me, and then there's this big dude on the other side of her, and I'm looking up and I'm seeing all the boobies and stuff. I was like, what's happening? What's happening? I'm like, nothing's happening. But they told us that you don't have to go on Mardi Gras, that every weekend in the
Oh,
warm
yeah.
is like that, especially in the summer.
Yeah.
So you don't have to wait till Mardi Gras, just go.
Yeah. Don't go to Mardi Gras.
No, Mardi Gras is insane because everybody comes from
insane.
everywhere else.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But wow.
Don't go to Mardi Gras.
We had a
But
good time.
yeah, the food there is probably the best food I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
Honestly. Yeah. I mean, it's just so it's like a whole nother world. There's no place like it anywhere.
No, it's crazy. I'd love to go back, but I'd like to go back with friends. I was there with my mom. Granted, I'm a grown woman, but she's like, don't go walking alone. I'm like, okay, I'll see you later. Like, I'm a grown woman, Ma.
Right?
I'm like, what was I, 47, 48 years old? I'm like, don't worry about it. I got this. I got this. But yeah, I'd like to go back there. Lots of places I'd like to go to. Like Dr. Ray went to, he and his wife a few months ago did a Route 66 trip, and he went to Tombstone. Oh, I would love to go to Tombstone.
Mm-hmm.
That would be so cool. I was so jealous. Yeah. So I wish he'd put out more videos of the stuff he does,
Yeah. I went to Georgia. I went to that aquarium.
Welcome back, Laura.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
Yes.
And where'd you go in Georgia?
The aquarium, the Georgia Aquarium.
Oh yeah. I remember I saw you posting about that. Very cool.
Oh my gosh.
I like Savannah. Where in Georgia is that? Atlanta?
Atlanta.
Yeah.
It was so beautiful.
Savannah, Georgia is one of my favorite cities.
Yeah, that's a beautiful city.
I go
It's
every
so-
year.
Yeah. But yeah, if you ever get to Atlanta, go. I mean, I totally recommend that place.
Hi Dee, thanks for coming. You made it. Woo! It's awesome. Yeah, no, if I ever get to Atlanta, I absolutely will.
It's so crazy
mhm.
how big that one tank is. It's 6 million gallons. It's the
What's
biggest in the US.
what's swimming around in it?
They have, well, it's ocean life, so they have like sharks and rays. They have some of the biggest rays I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
They're more than 6 feet across, but then they
Oh,
have
wow.
4 whale sharks.
Oh, geez.
And those things are huge.
Yeah, they are. They are. God, I
Yeah.
remember years and years ago, and I'm talking 1988. I went down on a dive trip to the Cayman Islands, and we went swimming with the rays. And you had to take off your knife. You had to take off anything that could scratch them, because if you scratch them, they don't heal and they eventually die. But then we had to go down to this spot and get on our knees with we had all our, we had the tanks on and everything. And then we, of course, had bags of food, which I handed to my friend Alexis. I'm like, no, here, you take the food. And then they come and they would like swim like right over your head and then go right over you. And you could touch them and they were really soft. But if you feed them, they have that big sucker mouth.
Yeah.
And you don't want to get that because they can go and you get a big like hickey,
Oh my God.
I'm like, I don't want a stingray hickey, here you take the food. But it was crazy. It was a lot of fun. I haven't dove in years, but I was a diver back then. Oh, Murad is back. Welcome back, Murad.
Hi, thank you. I feel impotent. I feel impotent.
Oh, impotent?
Impotent?
Yeah, I think he's impotent. I think he feels it.
Well, I think
that's unfortunate, Murad.
Right.
Hey, whoever darts it farts it.
Oh God, no! Be nice. Be nice. Be nice.
What?
Oh my goodness, he's crazy. Yeah. So it sounds like a lot of us have plans. If these plans come to fruition, Cassie and Sarah, you should try to come along on some trip. If the Stanley Hotel's closer to you, Cassie. Lizzie Borden is on this side. Is Wisconsin kind of like in the middle? No, it's
Well,
more
we're right. I'm only like 2.5 hours from Chicago.
east of Chicago?
North of Chicago.
North of Chicago. Okay. Yeah. But it would be so cool to get together and do something. And there are probably haunted places in Wisconsin, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, there's haunted places everywhere,
Yes.
But that would be cool. And Cassie, you're in California, right? Northern California.
She's got Bigfoot. She's in the woods. Do you ever hear Bigfoot howling?
Oh
God. Not here. Not here.
You know that you want to hear something interesting though? In the mountains, in like in the wooded areas of like Washington and Oregon and stuff, it is illegal to kill Sasquatch. It is a federal law.
Sorry.
Seriously, I'm dead serious. It is a federal law that you are not allowed to kill Sasquatch.
Well, I mean, imagine if the first person that actually comes upon one of them kills them. Like, they exist. No, not anymore. I mean, can you imagine?
I want to go squatch hunting. Not hunting, but I want to go, like, I don't know.
Like with a camera. Murad, what are you doing?
I don't know. A lot of people have, like, said that there's, like, irrefutable evidence of
Sorry. I'll get a drink.
Unspecified, what do they call monkeys?
Monkeys?
No, what class are they? Like, we're mammals. What are they? Or whatever. Not mammal. You know what I mean. Like,
Apes?
we're human. Apes. No. You know what I mean.
Miss Monty's back.
Are you? Oh, hi, Miss Monty. Welcome back. You mean what they're classifying Sasquatch as?
Right, because there's unspecified.
Kind of a
A
hominid
human-
throwback, don't you think?
A human,
Yeah.
a human monkey.
No, but
I think he's
not
monkey.
ape. It's like an unspecified. What is the technical term for like apes or gorillas or
That's a good question.
you know, you go to the zoo and you go to the
Monkey house?
but it's
The Bronx Zoo.
darn it. I don't remember what they're called. I can't think anymore today.
Google it. What is the species?
Are they called hemorrhoids?
What is the species for apes and monkeys? What's
Hold
the
on.
species name? Maybe somebody in. No, they're not Neanderthal.
Alexa, what is
That's
the
what you
monkey
say.
ape species?
I need to go hunting for a Sasquatch woman, a single one.
Primate.
Yes.
Primate.
That's it. Oh my god!
So
I
yeah,
can't.
they've
Not one of us could think of that.
right. So they've actually collected hair samples and stuff from these woods and tested them, had a scientist test them, and they came up as unspecified primate.
Oh wow, that's a little frightening.
It is. I mean,
Primates.
I'm obsessed. There's these channels on YouTube.
Oh no.
There's this one lady, her name is Snow White Bigfoot.
Oh my
She's-
god.
She lives in eastern Ohio.
Uh-huh.
She doesn't show any of her family's face or anything, but she thinks she communicates with them. She thinks that they bring her presents and she gives them presents and
Wow.
they come out and she records them making all kinds of sounds and doing all kinds
Ooh.
of stuff.
Ooh, what's the name of the channel?
Snow White Bigfoot.
I have to check that out.
You know who else
she's
does it?
awesome.
Brown Dwarf.
My
He has a
spirits
good
are calling
channel.
me mom too. Oh, really, Elaine? Yeah, I get called mom all the time. Wow, that's interesting. Do you record it? I'll have to check out your videos. Primates. No, it's primates. Yeah, hominid is one. Like when you look at man, what they believe man came from. Hominid is one.
Right.
Is one of the previous versions of us, supposedly. 99% DNA is the same as a human ape. Yeah, that's pretty wild, huh? So we're just this close to being really big and hairy. Just
Too late. I just don't have no hair on my head. Everywhere else I do.
this close.
Oh, is that why you have shampoo?
Duh.
Oh.
Murad he told me he buys shampoo. I'm like, for what? What are you shampooing?
You don't
No
want to
such thing as
know.
Bigfoot. It's just my mother-in-law on holiday. Oh no, that's so bad.
Oh my god.
Oh my, I'll take any Snow White Bigfoot women, even
Oh my god.
Oh my
Well, just go out to the forest. You'll find them.
I'm all over the cryptozoology though.
Oh, wow.
Like I love that stuff.
You should sign up and get the cryptid box every month.
Ooh, what's that?
Yeah, look it up. Cryptid box. It's something you can get. It's a gift box you can get every month.
Oh my god, I'm looking it up right now.
She's like,
Look, a retrovirus that made the change.
sorry. I'm eating a hot dog right now.
Oh my god, cryptid crate. Oh, that's cool.
That's it. Cryptid crate. There you go. That's what you-
September's had a little. It looks like a troll, but it's a Sasquatch. You know those little troll toys with the hair?
Oh,
But it's a Sasquatch.
that's cool. See, you need a cryptid crate. See, aren't you glad you came on this live stream now? I've sent you in
It
the
was
right
all
direction.
about. It was all about Sasquatch.
Well, that's it. The whole thing is about cryptids. I don't know what other ones there are. Like, what are the other ones? The reptilians or something? I don't know. But I know it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of the cryptid people are all about Bigfoot.
Yes.
They're all about Bigfoot.
I'm obsessed.
So interesting they call him Bigfoot. I mean, if we actually ever meet Sasquatch and we tell him we've been calling him Bigfoot, like because his feet are big, we're going to be considered racist. We're going to be considered bullies. Like, why don't you know what he's going to say? He goes, "Oh, why don't you just call me Big Butt?" I mean, that's what Sasquatch is going to say. It's like, where'd you come up with that? Of course, my feet are big. I'm big.
I need all of this.
Well, I'll tell you, you can't be prejudiced if you call them hairy men. They're all hairy.
I don't think they'd appreciate it. What if they're not men? You know, I mean, what if they're non-binary? You know, you have to respect.
People have claimed that there are juvenile and babies.
Well, if there's a male one of them and a female one of them, odds are there's a baby one of them. And if they've been around as long as people have been looking for them, they must have made some baby ones, right? Little ones into big ones. I just think we need a more respectful name for them. I don't know what Sasquatch came from. For all I know,
you know what the people in the South call them?
What?
Wood boogers.
Oh, and they're not going to appreciate that in any way, shape, or form. See, that's my fear. You know what? I don't want to ever meet Sasquatch because I don't want to be. It's like, you go tell him. I'm not.
Okay, just call him Buddy.
I'm not telling him what we've been calling him.
I'll go, Cynthia. I'll go meet him and I'll say, "Hey, buddy."
Okay. I call you sir. I call you sir. Please don't eat me. That's what I call you.
Sir, please don't eat me.
Sir, please don't eat me. I have very much respect for you. Sir, ma'am, they, please don't eat me.
Well, if you ever are in the woods and you hear that loud knocking sound, you know, people are always like, "Oh, that's the trees hitting each other." I don't think it is.
The trees hit each other? You mean like the Ents in the Lord of the Rings movie?
Right.
How did trees hit each other? Unless it's really windy.
In the wind.
Take care, Art and Morbid. Thank you so much for coming in and joining us on our silly live stream for Friday the 13th, Full Moon Freaky Friday. It's great meeting you too. His name is Harry and he met the Hendersons. I remember that movie.
Well, call him Harry or Harriet.
He was very nice. Cassie, Dee wants to know if you're using a green screen.
Nope.
Cassie doesn't need a green screen. Cassie's background is magical. She can use the backgrounds on Zoom. I can't. I have too much stuff. I don't know why it works so well for you. It's so awesome.
I can't.
I can't. You can't because you're on a tablet. I can't because I have too much schmutz behind me. And Sarah is
schmutz.
She's on the tablet too.
A schmutz behind me. It's schmutz. Yeah, it's like getting a bagel with a schmear. I got schmutz behind me. That's a New York accent.
Schmutz.
Schmutz.
Shorts?
No, not the shorts.
Yo, I got schmutz.
I got schmutz. 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 That's a New York
got
word.
friends in.
Hey, toxic. It seems to be okay to call a Bigfoot a wood booger, but don't call a Scottish a bloody booger. Now, are you Scottish, Toxic? And what does it mean?
Right.
The Scots have some great words. Like I learned that bairn means baby, right? Baby. Cassie is working for NASA. Climbing up that bridge. Oh my gosh. Yes, Zoom is actually great. I'm trying to learn all the ins and outs of it. And I hope to be able to use cool backgrounds. Because with the backgrounds, I can actually upload pictures. But because I can't use the background, like I tried to upload, see my poster here? I tried to upload it. So let's see. Choose a virtual background, but it didn't really work. Here's what it looked like. I'm in my logo. Woo! I'm in my logo.
You're floating head again.
It's really weird. That's really weird.
I like it when you open your mouth and we can see straight through your head. Yep. I don't know why that's so funny.
And look, a little bit of my light is shining through. Oh my
That
gosh.
sucks.
That
Oh
one
my
doesn't work
God.
for me. And I showed you guys before the bridge. The bridge doesn't work. Wait, can I make myself disappear?
You can. You're just all hands.
Oh my God, she's a ghost.
Hands and schmutz.
Spirit fingers. Spirit fingers.
Cynthia, can we share
It's
whatever you're on? Puff, puff,
Wait,
pass.
I blame the full moon.
She got to Colorado before.
Yeah. How'd you get to Colorado before us? That's not fair.
I don't know, but now wait a minute. Cassie, you have a different bridge picture than I do. How did you get a different bridge picture?
At least you have pictures. I have none. don't
I
have
can
any
see the
pictures.
sunset in your eyes.
In your mouth. Oh my God. Okay, now we're getting a loon. It's the moon, you guys.
It is the moon.
Did you see the moon out your moon roof yet, Sarah?
No, it's all cloudy now.
I told you.
Let me see.
Oh, hush.
I don't see anything out there. Maybe we don't see it till later, but it's
There's a
definitely
lot of
affecting
schmutz.
us. No, I'm not Scottish. My father-in-law is. I'm not sure.
Sorry,
if
guys. It's
it's,
still
it's a
daylight.
derogatory term. Well, I'm going to have to Google what that means in Scotland. In Scotlandish, I'm going to have to Google it. Or I'll have to ask. We have a friend who's Scottish, whose parents brought him here from Scotland, and they're very Scottish. So, invisibility backdrops. Yes, it's my invisibility cloak. I was almost close. Loon with the yes, we're all a little loony now, and I blend in the moon. Loony moony.
Ow, 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 ow.
Yep, Sarah, we're gonna need you to start doing some of those that chanting and get your crystals out. And hello, Way on the Cusp Tarot. Thanks for coming in. How are you? He's so sweet.
Maybe-
You guys have to follow him.
Maybe I'll stand out in the yard and make Sasquatch sounds.
Could you film that? Would you film that?
Ow!
Would you film that
Ow!
for us?
Hey, Way, how are you?
Please film that for us. Way, it's so nice of you to come in.
Why?
Why? I'm so nice. I'm so sorry. I'm a New Yorker. I'm an
Why?
idiot. Oh, why? Thanks.
Why?
for
Why
coming
did you
in.
say that?
I watched you and Tangi last week, maybe last weekend, and you were doing the Chinese sticks, fortune sticks. Oh wow, those are so cool. I enjoyed that so much. I look forward to you doing that again. But you guys, yeah, on the Cusp Tarot. He does the Chinese, I guess they're called fortune sticks. They were just so cool. It was so cool. Anyway, check that out. And check out everybody here. You guys has great channels. Marad's Haunted Adventures. He's got some great haunted adventures coming up.
I'm gonna make a new channel. It's gonna be called Sunflower Alley.
Oh, cool. Do it.
So,
When?
Do it.
When?
Are you gonna let us see you?
soon. Yeah. Maybe.
We have to see you.
Yeah.
Cassie
You can
does
see my
great
card.
card readings. She does great oracle card readings, guys, on live streams. So check her out too. Huntress of the Unknown. Good stuff. Good stuff. Sarah's going to make a new channel. We're all looking forward to it, and we're going to actually want to see her.
Yes, yeah.
I used to show myself on YouTube all the time, but
I'm actually waiting for the reply for the the prison. We sent in all the information they wanted.
That's right.
So as soon as we get the reply back, from the what are they called?
The powers
that
that
live in
be.
the prison or whatever. I say owners.
I can fill in any sentence. I'm like a human. What is that game called where you fill in the words? Mad Lib. I'm a human Mad Lib.
whoop.
If you start a sentence, I'll finish it for you.
So yeah, as soon as we're just waiting on them to send saying, hey, you can come on this day or whatever. So
Who else is going with you?
I got I was supposed to meet up with Brandon from Psycho Ghost Trackers. He's flying out.
Nice.
And then one of my buddies here in town.
Mm-hmm.
And
Brandon
a psychic
stopped in
medium
here.
girl that I know. Her name is Diane.
Cool.
And
Cool.
I think that's about it.
You gonna take your new spirit box with you?
I was oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely take that
I was
with
actually trying to get Lou Rock to come out, but he's like, I can't.
Yeah, he's
So-
got something going on right now. So, he's got some health thing he's taking care of. And
Yeah.
maybe
that's
when you
all right.
come east,
Maybe next time.
yeah,
but-
if you come east for Lizzie Borden's house, that's close.
Oh, he's an hour away, he said,
Right.
or an hour and a half. Yeah, he said you come out. He says I can stay at his pad. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't even know if he's that far. He's in the same state, so and I'm only a couple hours away from it too, so it's not far
Oh,
from
really?
Massachusetts. Yeah, it wouldn't take me but 2.5 hours to get to Fall River. So absolutely, I would definitely come. I actually looked at booking it for when we were talking about going. You have to pay the whole booking up front though, but you can actually
Yeah.
stay in the room where the stepmother was killed.
Well, we're talking about renting out the whole place.
You
to
can
ourselves.
rent a whole floor or you can rent the whole place. Yeah, you can do that.
I heard it was like for the whole place was like 5,000 for the night or something.
I don't think it's that much, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure. But I know you can rent either a whole floor or the whole place. And that's a good idea because when you stay there, it says that you have to make your room available because a few times every day they do house tours and they take everybody in every room. So people are going to come in and out of your room.
So in the middle of an investigation, and this room is like,
Yes, they
ruined
do.
that.
They give you the specific times when they do the tours, and you have
okay.
to understand that they are coming into your room. They are doing a tour, but it's cool. It sounds like it's worth it, So
And then they say, these are some paranormal investigators.
Hi, Wood Outdoors. Thanks for coming in. How are you?
Hey, Wood, how are you?
Hey, good to see you. Good to see you.
What outdoors? Do you see Sasquatch?
Cassie wants to see Sasquatch.
Cassie, you are really quiet tonight. What's going on?
Sarah wants to see Sasquatch. Yeah, Cassie, talk to us.
I am quiet, guys. I'm a really quiet person, except whenever I'm not on camera and I'm typing. I'll type.
Well, you do great when you're doing card readings, though. You're awesome. Cassie does oracle card readings, you guys, on her channel on live streams. It's awesome. Huntress of the Unknown. You got to check it out. And her you can get her link right there in chat. So definitely check her out because it's a lot of fun, very uplifting, a lot of fun. Now Sarah knows the tarot, but she doesn't do it.
It's very draining though.
Yeah, it is.
I was thinking of doing maybe some oracles.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Maybe a little bit different than how I've done them before with Cassie or whatever.
That'd be cool. They're
easier whenever
Wait,
you're
but that was me that asked. Would
Yeah.
I'm serious. I want to know, people who are outdoorsy, have you ever heard or seen Bigfoot? I am intrigued. When I get on a kick about something, I'm like all over it.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a lot of channels out there that go out looking for it. So
yeah, I had a time where I was going through trying to figure out what the Illuminati's up to.
Oh, geez.
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah. You just get into something different, and yeah. Why not?
Hey, I got an idea. Have you heard of the Mogollon Rim in Arizona?
What is that?
That's in Arizona, northern Arizona, and it's
Okay.
actually they have the Mogollon monster, they call him. That's a Bigfoot for Arizona.
Oh my!
If you look him up, look at the Mogollon Rim, Mogollon monster.
How do you spell Mogollon?
Mogollon. There's two L's in it. I know that. MON.
Is it Mogollon? Is it Mongolian?
No. No. Mogollon.
That's different.
But look it up though. There's a guy that did the tours.
It's MOLGIN, or no?
No.
MOGOLLON.
Okay, I'm totally lost.
Yeah, MONGOLLON.
MOGOLLON.
Okay, that's what she said.
Okay.
But anyway, supposedly there's a there's a lot of activity in Bigfoots, and they have news guys, people over there all the time. And
Really?
actually,
Wow.
if one of have you ever seen the show Fact or Fake Paranormal Files
Yes.
with Ben
That was a good
Hansen?
show.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, I know Ben Hansen really well.
Is it on TV?
It used to
Well,
be.
it was. It's not there no. It's not on TV no more. Anyways, he went and did an investigation out there for the Bigfoot, and he caught a lot of activity out there.
Wow.
So he said 3 a.m. they would have rocks getting thrown at their tents.
Oh God. That's
See?
no fun.
Lots of people have that. They throw rocks at people's houses and
Really?
Yeah, but
yeah.
fingerprints on the cars that he
Yeah.
wasn't there before, and
Whooping
yeah,
noises in the woods.
it's only like 4.5 hour drive for me.
Whoop.
Is that what
Yeah,
they
those
sound
are
like?
coyotes.
We have coyotes here, believe it or not. The coyotes have been insane this year.
Yeah, we have coyotes.
They've been
too.
howling so much. Usually they make sounds that like you'll go outside at night and you'll hear them. They sound like they're laughing. They sound like people laughing and they're in the woods.
Hyenas?
No, coyotes like they make a sound like that.
That sounds like a lamb.
Or they'll but this year they have just been howling. Like the classic howling. I recorded it one night right outside my window. I think they must have been in my neighbor's yard. So
That Snow White Bigfoot lady, she recorded, because she'll keep her recorder out on her porch all night.
and
she recorded sounds of like, it sounded like a coyote, but it wasn't. And then all the coyotes going crazy. And then it sounded like the coyotes were getting slaughtered. It was crazy.
Oh my God.
That was the creepiest thing. The hairs on my arms were sticking up and the back of my neck. I was like, oh my God, this is weird.
Is that on her channel?
Yeah.
Wow, I have to check that out. That's crazy. Eee, that's eerie.
Yeah. It was very eerie.
That's creepy. Well, I downloaded, there's an app you can download on your phone that you can turn on at night and it'll only record if it hears sound. And then you can look at all the sound bites like the next day and stuff. It's pretty cool. So that would be a good one because it doesn't kill the phone's battery and it's not a recorder that you just have to leave on all night, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's called Recorder Plus, I think. Yeah, I was talking about it one night. It's pretty cool. It's pretty darn cool. What we got here? Ashley. How many people we got in here today right now? Oh, well, we were down to 7. We lost a whole bunch of people, but that's okay. I really appreciate everybody coming in. People are probably eating dinner and stuff. All right. Well, hey, Murad, you want to run your ghost box a little bit? Or you want me to run mine?
If you want to run yours, because my roommate kind of has the TV blaring right now. So.
Oh, do they? I don't even hear it.
You can't hear it? Really?
No,
not at all. All right, let me get something to stand this on. I have a box. Hang on.
Wow, that's weird. You can't hear it.
No.
Yeah, let's do a ghost box session. That's awesome. But yeah.
Run the ghost box for a little bit. I know we've been on for a while. Let's see if you guys can see this. Kinda. Maybe if I stand this up like this. There. I gotta get a stand or something for this. All right, let's see what we got here. Let me see.
You're not gonna let us hear Sarah's box?
Sarah's box isn't hacked yet. It just came.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I will do it once I hack it. I will use it before I send it.
I'm so excited. I have plans.
It's gonna be cool.
I got plans.
Let me know if you guys can hear this.
No?
Very little.
I heard something, then it went away.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let me put it down here so you can. Listen. Yes, it can.
Sounds like it's farting.
It's making that weird noise again tonight. All right. We'll run that a little bit and see if we get anything. Languages.
Yeah, honestly, Billy, that's hard. I can't tell that you guys can't hear that sound. That's funny. All that TV going.
No, I don't hear it. It's a weird noise. Hello, spirits. Yeah, it is low. It's the radio as well. Maybe I'll try my 2125. Hang on, let's get the blingy 2125. Maybe that one's louder. I think so. So many buttons and dials on this radio. You have to get used to it. Let me know if that's too loud. I'll move the mic. No spirits. Come and talk to us. This is the weird noise. Listen. Come and talk to us. I watch your language. Sometimes they can be naughty. Come talk to us. All right. Who's with us?
Was that a no?
I don't know. It sounded weird. Let me see what AM sounds like. No, AM is horrible. Ooh, that's harsh. Go back to FM. Come and talk to us. Yeah. Strange noise if you don't hear this beeping noise lately. What's your name? I have an idea. I have my, I don't know if you guys remember this radio I got at the
Oh, I remember that one.
thrift
Yes.
shop down south, Charleston. Actually.
Yeah, that for a long time.
Charleston. I use it as a speaker. So I'm gonna try to put 587. Let's see which one sounds louder. I don't know. We'll try the one with the blue smiley sticker on it and see if maybe it can pump up the 587 a little bit. Put it on auxiliary. All right, let me check this out so I don't blow your ears out first.
Great, I got my earbuds in.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to do that to you.
Fear?
Hey, someone's at the door. I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
Okay.
All right. That might be better.
I'll just.
Hello, spirit. Let's try this one. Who's here with me? What's your name?
The dead.
The dead? What about the dead? What about the dead? Are you dead? What's your name? Are you the Jack I know? Be nice now.
For the plan.
You want to talk to us tonight? Yeah. Not much. Just for a few minutes. A booty call. So radio works pretty well as a speaker.
No.
Can you say hi to me? Hey, Mom. Hi, I'm here. Mom is here. Did I do what? What do you want to ask me? What do you want to ask me? Murad stepped away. Can you say hi to him when he comes back?
No.
Yeah, that was loud and clear.
Okay, no. Look at that picture of him. That's so funny. Do you have a message for anybody who's listening? Talk about what? What do you want to talk about? Do you have any message for me tonight?
Tonight, thank you.
Tonight what? Tonight then what?
I keep hearing a really low voice that I can't barely hear.
Yeah, it was very low though. Who's trying to talk to us? We're having a hard time hearing you.
Field count.
Warren?
Hey, did you hear it? Hey.
Who's Warren? Hey, said. Keep trying. Oh, I heard it again. It said, hey, Mom. Really low. Oh, there it was again. We're hearing you. Keep trying. Really low.
Very low.
What is your name?
What?
Do I know you? Do I know you? Helen? Helen or Ellen? Welcome back, Murad.
I love it when Jehovah Witness comes to the door.
Did I know you in life?
No.
You missed anything.
How many of you are here?
Wait.
Wait. I said wait. I said wait. And then somebody else said wait. Hell. What are we waiting for?
There's that voice again.
Really low though.
Comfortable there.
We're trying to hear you. I know this is difficult. I'm here, I'm listening.
Production.
How many of you are here? I hear you. I hear you trying to whisper.
5.
Is it 5 of you? Angel something here. He's very low though.
Yeah, I heard that.
Can you see each other?
Got a big
Here. Can you see me? Or can you just hear me? Something
See?
Keep trying.
regular price.
I don't think this is easy for them.
Mm-mm. I heard very softly something come.
You're
We're trying to understand you. I know this is difficult. Are you in this house with me? Are you in my house with me?
Yeah.
Are you here or can you just hear my voice? Speak with her. You can speak with me. It's okay. It's safe. Safe. I heard you. Mom is here.
I could not.
I could not. It's okay to speak to me.
Yes. I heard yes.
You know you can speak to me anytime. Not just when we're using the radio. As long as you're friendly. I hear you. Me, who? Who's me?
Billy.
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 My cousin. Hi, Billy. Oh, did you hear the kid's voice?
Mm-hmm.
Billy. Good to see you.
Billy?
Good to hear you, Billy.
Billy?
Billy was my cousin.
Did you hear it again?
Billy.
Billy again.
He was a great guy. He was so funny. I'm glad you're here, Billy. Did you hear that whisper?
Yeah.
Keep calling me mom. I know you call me mom. It's okay. Chat when it's silent. How are you, Billy? I'm listening.
Dog.
Are you happy where you are? You get to sing a lot of karaoke? Yeah. Good. Yeah, I heard the laugh. He would have thought that was funny. He loves to sing. He loves to sing. I know why he's here, because he was with my mom. My mom was away for a couple of days. He was probably with her. And she just came home earlier. He watches over her, I'm sure. Billy, is there anyone with you? Did you hear that? It was like a really low whisper, and it said, "Find me." It said, "Why do you want me to find you? Are you lost?" Wasn't Billy that said that. Here? Here? I think it said here. Do you not know where you are?
Done.
Have we spoken to you enough for tonight? Sorry. Noises. Billy, thank you for stopping by. We'll talk to you again soon, okay? Good. I'm gonna say goodnight. Be good. Go find Kenny. I got the That was cool.
Yeah, that one voice was super quiet.
Yeah.
I gotta
have to listen back, you know. It's the kind of thing you have to listen back and kind of catch later on, those whispers. But I like those whispers the best, you know, because those feel real to me.
Yeah.
So
that's not just something that you're hearing on the radio.
Exactly. Because it's kind of in between, you know. Anyway, that's cool. So at least we got a little ghost box in. Well, this has been fun. We've been on for a while. Let's see how long we've been on, you guys. I think a couple hours. I think maybe
a couple hours.
I think I'm really glad you guys joined me, the three of you. This was really fun. I have to do this more, but I think I'm going to call it a night. And any of you guys going live tonight, or either of you?
I went live all day. Maybe Cassie should go.
It's up to Cassie.
Yeah, if she wants.
Cassie, are you going to go live tonight?
I might. Yeah, I might go live.
Okay. Well, if you do, guys, everybody, whoever's left in chat, definitely follow Cassie and check out Huntress, because, you know, she does those great card readings and everything. And thank you guys, Sarah, Cassie, Rod. Sarah, let us know when you make your new channel, because
I will.
All gonna follow.
It'll be soon. I don't want to get too ahead of myself and then, you know, start planning stuff and then not follow through. So
right. And that's important. You know, you don't want to bite off more than you can chew. You know what I mean?
Right.
But anyway, this has been a lot of fun, you guys. And thank you to everybody that came in tonight. Really appreciate it. Spending this
Bye, everybody.
Freaky
Thank
Friday,
you
the
so
13th full
much.
moon with us.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you, Cynthia. You're awesome.
Oh, you guys are awesome. So I'm so glad
And
you were.
whoever's left, make sure you get Purgatory Paranormal in New York. Click our button, show the love.
And if you're watching this down the road, thanks so much for watching it and join us next time.
Good night.
Good night,
Good
Laura.
night.
Good night, everybody. Good night, you guys.
Bye.
How do
Good
I
night.
how do I get out of this now?
I'm gonna end the stream and then I'll end the meeting. So hang on 1 second. Good night, guys.
Good night.
We can't see you wave, Sarah.